Sorry about the dark. So I've only got a light. This is an upgrade video. You can see what I'm doing here is I'm formatting this 48GB Alert Seal hard drive, or SSD, for you cool kids. Don't mind this hard drive, this is the drive for now. What I'm doing is, these are the specs of a laptop. Not just any laptop, this laptop. This is an Acer Aspire 5735Z. I just finished upgrading the RAM to 3GB. It's got 3 gigs of RAM in it now. Set to replace this mechanical hard disk with the SSD and install Cloudready on it. And we should be good to go. But I've just got to wait for this SSD to format. It's at 98%. When it's done, I'll come back after pausing this video. I'll just plug my phone in so it doesn't die in the meantime. Lovely. Video glitches a little bit, but stabilizes. But yeah, there we go. I'll come back when that's finished. Okay, it's finished. So what we do, sorry for the shaky hand, I am one-handed doing this. First of all, we shut the computer down. This is running a live installation environment of Parted Magic 2013, so this is quite behind for the regular Parted Magic ISO I use, which is on a CD-ROM, but this computer doesn't have a CD-ROM drive because it's so cheap. Yeah, take notes, research machines. Okay, this is the USB, don't need that anymore. Trash. This is the computer, don't need that anymore. Trash. Unplug everything, get it out of the question. Next, we're going to safely power down the SSD. And de-dock it from the docking station. Now, if I fail, you're going to see the drive shoot across the laptop it's sitting on, which will be very entertaining. Or I can do it the proper way and just put the phone down and remove it. There we go, no damage to the SATA connectors. You can see this is absolutely a SATA SSD and not IDE, because only a madman would use IDE. So this is the hard drive. We don't want that. Get that crap out of here. Put the computer away for the time being. And I'll pause the video while taking the screws out because I just can't do it while holding the phone. Okay, due to this SSD being made entirely of Chinesium, it doesn't even fit the specs. So I'm just going to put a screw for that back in. This is going to take a while. Just install that. Then we want this very cheap plastic cover because it's an Acer computer, so I'm not expecting anything to be made of metal. It's not a Sony Vaio, although I don't think Sony's use metal. What is made of metal? This computer's made of metal, this Dell, and the MacBook over there is also made of metal. Doesn't go in. Why is it not going in? Okay, I'm just gonna pause and do it. Okay. I'm being electrocuted by a hard disk dock, so we're just gonna unplug this since I don't need it anymore. Here's the power cord. Oh, there was a crackle there. I hope that wasn't important, but hey, it lights up. I'm missing the rubber grip on the LCD. I have it somewhere, but it fell off. Gotta glue it back on. Okay. So I'm gonna power this up. Change the BIOS key, although I don't think that's necessary. Okay, I'm going to come back when I've actually written the Cloudready ISO. Or actually, no. I think it's here. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's powered itself back off. Come on. It's blinking itself. What's it doing? It's powered itself back off. I think the RAM is bad. Okay, after some diagnosis, I have proved the DDR2 2GB RAM stick is bad. So I had to stick a 256MB stick in instead. So let's see how this goes. Oh, turns out that RAM is bad as well. Okay, so this computer had to take the 256MB RAM stick out as well. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, of course it does. Here's the system specifications, though I don't think anyone cares. I meant to press F12. Whatever, save changes. I don't care, the bus battery's knackered anyways. Where is it? I think it uses the internal battery, because I've never been able to... USB HDD, vendor code, yeah, whatever. Hey! Getting places, going places. Although I probably might not end up using this computer since A, the drive just mounts in such an awkward position, it's not worth it. And just crap in general. I just wanted, because it doesn't work with any other RAM stick. These RAMs are bad. I don't know where this one came from. I know this one was yanked from a HP laptop. I think this either came out of the Compaq Mini or this came out of my HP G56. And I might believe that this RAM stick was shocked or ESD'd or something when liquid was spilled on it. Cloudready takes a absolute hour to start, so I think I might just wait for a bit and get back when it's finished. Okay, it's finished. So let's just finish doing that. Let's go. Is there a hard disk indicator? Okay, I'm going to connect to a Wi-Fi network. Concealed for obvious reasons. Hang on. Okay, that will be taking forever. Oh, no. Anonymous data collection. Go ahead. 9 minutes this has taken, and half of it is due to bad RAM and slow... Is this seriously how fast this SSD is? I got way better performance in that old Toshiba. The Satellite 6660, which is unfortunately dead and I'm going to have to sell now. Oh well, I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, it did just send me a notification to activate, so that kind of skipped the video, and it's now just So they're taking forever to complete. I'm not pointing at the screen because it's sensitive stuff. It's taking ages, so I'm going to have to pause and come back. So I gave up on the Acer because it's hideously slow. So what I will be doing instead is I will be using this Toshiba A300 temporarily to, get things going. Me, because I genuinely don't want two of these Toshibas. I do just want the one, and the Acer probably will be tossed as a result, or sold. I might sell it for like really cheap. But let's just get into it. The camera's pointing right down at the moment, so I can't show you what I'm doing. Just take this cover off. Come on. That worked. This one has a lot of screws. Get rid of that. Okay, so here's what I've removed from the system. This is a 250GB Western Digital Scorpio Blue, which is a decent quality hard drive. I've had good experiences with them. This one is the OEM drive, so this was in the computer when it was brand new, judging by the little sticker on it, I think. Yeah, it had its operating system wiped from the factory and had a custom OS. I don't know. I think this is the original hard disk. Anyway, there's me dropping all the screws. Maybe if I flip this up right, you can actually see me do something. Oh, it's screwed in at the side. Whose idea was that? That's a shit method of holding a hard drive in. Okay, here's the old drive, which I shall put over here next to the other old drive. I assume I just slot it in down here. Very flimsy metal. Has to be expected because it's a laptop. Let's just install these. Now the screen, I can't see the screen, so I don't know what I'm recording, so I'm just going to assume I am recording. So there we go. We'll put the third screw in the bottom since the screw holes on the side don't line up, because this hard drive is made of Chinesium. One thing I'd like to do is, if this fails before its warranty period is expired, which it most likely will, if its warranty is even legit, I'll take it apart. If you get this video to 5 likes, I will take this hard drive apart if it dies. If it dies, not whilst it's working, because it's got 5 years warranty. Alleged warranty. Okay, so that's plugged in. Screw this back down. You can see I'm doing that now. Okay, then we have the bottom cover. Just going to clip it down into place. Okay, let's stop here because my cable's getting tangled and then I'll start. Okay, so here we are. Just gonna plug the power supply in. We're basically gonna repeat the entire process again. The SSD is formatted so it won't boot into the SSD, it'll boot to the hard drive, or the USB stick, which is in the shape of a PlayStation controller, or wannabe PlayStation controller. Realtek, PCI agent, I should probably turn that off, because I don't need to pixie boot anything. These two computers, the Acer and the Toshiba, are roughly the same. They've just got a couple of differences between each other, however I do brand name, charger type, and I believe the graphics cards are both different on these. They're both embedded AMD, but Intel, both embedded Intel graphics. But this one is slightly better. This one also has a slightly faster CD-ROM drive. However, this one is more or less a duplicate. I mean, this was a present. This was given to me. I think this came from a catering department in a school. This was just buried in a plastic tub with some wires. I didn't keep the wires and I wasn't given a power supply, I was just given the computer. I just said, take this, we don't want it anymore. So I took it. And here it is. I liked it for a good few years since I left. And, well, it's since I have an exact copy down there, which is slightly better. However, I might swap the internal cooling fan and the, the CD-ROM drive out of here, because they make interesting seek noises when you boot the system up, and since the motherboards are more or less identical, they should support, I mean, the boot up process will be the same, but the fan sounds and everything will sound different, which is what I like. So I'll just let that do its thing and come back. Okay, I managed to get into some kind of BIOS menu so it can actually boot from USB memory. Come on, I don't need this. This has more RAM than something with more RAM in it. This is absolutely loaded with RAM. And I absolutely fucking hate both these computers. I want them gone. I mean, Cloudready is just glorified Chrome OS. Sorry for everyone who thinks it's a brand new operating system. It's not. It's just Chrome OS with a skin. But I apparently need to put it on this SSD, and I put Ubuntu or something on here, and it worked fine. But I erased that. I don't have that anymore. And it's not booting, so with that, thank you all for watching, and don't try this at home because this won't work. Just sell these computers with Windows on them. Don't bother with Cloudready, it's awful. Okay, it's waiting. Don't know what it's waiting on, but it's waiting. I'm gonna put that down just in case there's any more sensitive information. As for the Toshiba, may have to scrap it for whatever reason now. Because my DDR2 sticks are screwed. And literally, just as I press pause, it loads. Proprietary media. Great, let's open that up. Yay. At home, school or business? No, I'm at home. And I don't care with your stupid marketing plans. Go away. I can be as violent as I want with this computer because it's an SSD result. Come on. And just like that, I've got the whole thing set up. Only it takes ages just to click on things. This is worse than that Intel Atom netbook my grandmother used to have. In fact, I think I have it. I think I might be able to show it off, but there's so many cables around here. My phone charger is cool. No, forget that. I'm trying to go wireless. Yeah, here it is. That one right there. Acer Aspire 1 ZA3. Although that one wasn't actually all that slow, it just had loads of startup apps because bloatware. I meant her pink Acer Aspire 1. God, I forgot the model of that one. I have the motherboard to it. If that can be identified. But yeah, Cloudready is not suited for these machines at all. I have mixed opinions on it because one minute it works, the next minute it stops working. My personal opinion on it is it's crap. Just I hate Cloudready already. I think it's best suited to fixing end-of-life Chromebooks, and that's it. Installing it on ridiculously old Windows Vista computers is not worth it. Go with Linux. Go with pretty much anything but Cloudready. Just no. Chrome OS is a dying platform, and it deserves to die because look, even the mouse pointer freezes up when I'm moving my finger. That ain't moving. Well, in that case, this is a fail because I don't even think I've installed it. Geek settings. Adobe Flash is not installed. Hell yeah, install some outdated piece of crap onto the computer. Hell yes, install that. And install whatever that is. But no, you won't, because you take forever to do one thing. Oh. I'll tell you what, when this ran Windows XP, that was a million times faster. So, yeah, on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.